podcast then.
That's what you guys want.
I have a name for this already.
Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And a failed Mass Effect game. Andromeda.
Let's show these beers off.
What do we got?
Mango Mosaic, Matt. The exotic. It's tropical flavors paired with exotic hops. No, we have not.
No, I mean, like, not on the podcast.
Maybe.
I don't think we did. I don't know if we did. It's close. I think I just keep seeing this label.
It's been in the fridge for like 15 years, so.
Still tastes good.
Yes, that's why I got so well. And you like it.
A little hoppy, I like it.
But not too hoppy. I'm doing great.
With the new shirt. This is one of a kind shirt, isn't it?
I haven't worn it yet. It's one of a kind. It says it on the shirt.
One of a kind.
It says it in the shirt.
Like a RVD one of a kind, though, type thing?
One of a kind, right here in the back of your mind. Yeah, that one. Okay, we're doing that song again, by the way.
I'd love to do that song.
Makes you believe I'm one of a kind.
I know all the words to that song.
One of a kind. I'll do the one of a kind, bro. You can see the rest.
Okay.
I'm down.
How you doing? We got distracted by.
Oh, so
Tom Fuller.
I forgot to look up where. This is sad. I went to a beer festival at the Landmark. I forgot to look up the name of that before the podcast, but I have like a bunch of weird stickers from it. So yeah, that's the thing.
That's a cool sticker. I love that.
Yeah, there's a bunch more in there. I'm gonna put them on my computer and stuff. So I went to a beer festival. I actually just went because I was with a good friend of mine that I never hang out with.
Wait, you have friends?
Yes, and I never hang out with him.
Here we go.
And
news.
Also,
we have news.
There was a friend from a couple friends from a long time ago who were when I was still single. That's how long it was.
And ready to mingle,
which is a long time ago. At the stage, joined us, and so we got to catch up and it was fun. We went. It was a beer festival. It's New York State Brewers Association Beer Festival, I think it was called.
Turns out, right.
But it was fun. It was maybe 30 to 40 brewers. It was $45 to go to, so that was it was a little steep pricing. But it was 30 to 40 brewers there. All of them had 2 to 3 things. Some of them had one that was for VIPs only, but a lot of times they're just the VIPs thing's done, so. If you want to have it, I don't care. And there was a lot of fun beer there, but the only thing that was bad is you couldn't do growlers or anything like that. So it's just get the samples, and then hopefully you remember this when you've had 50 samples and you're super drunk. So there was a lot of stuff actually from Orange County too. There was a brewer from Newburgh. There's one from the Warwick area, and a couple other places. Chester was another one. So it's all people part of this Brewers Association. And it was fun though. They had food too, but for some reason the food was out within the first hour of us being there. And I had gone there. I'd gone there without food because I dropped something off at Mom's, and then we talked for a while, and I didn't get food. And so I was like, oh, I'll get the food there, and I'll be fine. They didn't have any food. So I had to talk to the Blue Rock Energy people because they had a thing with Blue Rock Energy prices and then peanuts attached to them. I was like, please, I need a lot of these.
Tell me more about yourself.
Of this Blue Rock Energy, and I'll take another one of these because I need to.
Whatever this is,
I gotta blanch the alcohol.
This podcast brought to you by Blue Rock Energy.
So one of the
when you want energy and you like Blue Rocks like Usador.
You know what I should have done?
Usador, obviously.
Like Usador, wizard of the 12th realm of Theseus, master of light and shadow, manipulator of magical light, devourer of chaos, champion of the great halls of Tarakas. The elves know me as Fianjalik. The dwarves know me as Zonin Hubestanges, who is known in the northeast as Gaswinius Maestar.
And the other
very secret names you do not yet know.
There'd be one person that maybe gets
they had my favorite was they actually had a beer that was distilled from beets, which was pretty awesome. They had a lot of really good beers in general, but you know me, I love the weird beers. I love weird beers. So they had one it was birch. It was a birch tree, in the birch tree cask or something, and it was really weird and sweet, and it kind of almost tastes like birch beer mixed with beer, but it's good in a good way. But Brian, who went with me, what I love about him is we have opposite tastes in beer. So I kept giving him beers that I was I know he's gonna hate these. Which is funny. But
totally say what you do.
Yeah, they have some gozes and some sours that I know you'd love. Also some really good stouts. But the bad thing was I wanted to fill up a growler with 50 growlers, which is good. Actually, kind of good because though I paid the money, so I'm paying more to fill up growlers. probably would have been speaking of growlers, now mine's broken. It would have spent way too much money.
My frightened reaction on there was like,
That's the worst part of what just happened.
I would have paid way too much money to do that.
the worst part was she dropped the chocolate.
Jesus Christ,
Dropped the
baby.
chocolate.
Good
Jesus Christ, balls!
Thank you for waiting to open those, baby.
Okay, well,
Yes, someone's
let's
pregnant
get
over
to
here.
me, okay? Let's get
talk
to
about
me.
you.
First of all, did I tell you about the Wine and Chocolate Festival last week? Because we went the weekend after Thanksgiving.
I don't think you did.
There was a lot of alcohol there, like liquors, instead of just like wine. So I like
So it was
wine.
a lie.
Wine's alright, but I got this bourbon cream. I'll have to really try. It's so good. It was like if Bailey's was actually really good.
You see, the bad thing about the beer fest is that you couldn't buy any of the stuff. So
Yeah,
it's
so
just
you
like,
could buy it. I bought a bottle.
I totally would have bought some of that stuff. Like I would have bought the beet beer just for us
That's
to do like
weird.
a challenge accepted.
You can't buy any of it. Like,
Yeah.
that's weird.
And like basically what they do is like,
Where they sell it
here's
then?
our card, but you can come down and meet us in Chester, and it's like, okay, well, you guys
That
are
sounds
literally pouring
stupid.
beer out of this thing.
I feel like you guys are making anything out of this. Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
like you're not getting a customer that's going to come to Chester. So
Yeah, it was weird.
But then the fun thing of last week was moving mom into a new apartment. So
I sort of held back
Okay.
for the fact.
okay, I had higher movers because we didn't have any people, which was okay.
I've heard Mom say the story. I want to hear what you thought.
First of all,
things.
her old landlord is the worst.
That is a lunatic.
He is a madman. It did not help though that mom was also yelling back at him like Jerry Springer style.
Also, she said she was calm, so
She was not calm at all.
Mom, fan of the podcast, you're on blast.
She was calm at first, but he came up and started like he went 90 miles per hour at her. And I'm just standing there. She's in the car already. I'm like, I just have one carload of stuff. I'm just gonna drop this stuff off, and I'm gonna come back with my car and get this other stuff. And probably around 2 we'll be out. He's like, you told me you'd be out right now. And I'm like, I'm like, hold up. Oh, and she goes, see, he's a liar. And I was like, no. I'm like, hold up.
Not happening.
Now I'm in the middle of this, and I'm like, and he's like,
Kick his ass! No, I
he
can't.
goes,
I'm not gonna do that.
I have nothing to do with you. I'm like, yes, you do, because you're yelling at my mom right now
Yeah.
through a window. And he's like, that's it, Mary. I'm not. You're having all your housing taken away. He's like, just freaking out. And he goes back to his car. I'm trying to walk to him. I'm like, listen, dude. I'm trying to get him to calm down. And he goes, get away from my car. He's like spitting mad now. He's like spitting. His face is turning red. He's got the stupid puffy jacket on. And then his like one of his lackeys comes up and says, like, come on, he just said his mom died, which he did throughout that his mom died. Had nothing to do with me, and this has nothing to do with that. So,
No, also, like,
come on, he just said his mom died, and I'm
like,
like, are you, like, I will thump you right now, man. I just looked at him, he
Tell him, Steve,
he like
babe.
walked around, he like walked away from me. I was like, and then I'm like, listen, I'm like, I gotta get the stuff out of there. And so like, luckily, then afterwards, mom goes, oh yeah, the person next door said they'd keep the rest of my stuff if I needed to. I'm like, so we put it in her apartment while they're pulling up carpet. Like I'm taking stuff out, they're pulling up carpet. They're like he comes in and goes, throw anything out that's still in there, and it's like.
that's how I'm like, hey, guess what? If you throw anything out, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I told Mom, I'm like, I would have gone to jail. I'm sorry. Like, I would have fucking felt that guy.
The only reason, if I had a crappy job I didn't like I would have burned him or something like that. That's all I can say. You know, I have to report like all the stuff, all the times that stuff happens like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't have
my
to,
job.
so I could just.
Yeah, man, it was rough. But so we had these 2 deaf guys that came and helped us move.
I told someone about this. Like, yeah, those guys have been like around for like 20 years doing that.
They're young.
They're really
They're
good.
actually young. But
Well, she said they've been around for a while.
they
doing
were
that.
super cool. And yeah, they have like 1,000 good ratings. I saw them like, oh, okay, and they were the cheapest ones, and they were worth it, man. Because I was like, all the rest were way more expensive, and these guys just fucking did
Got
it.
it done.
They lift everything. I was like, we couldn't get the couch in the elevator. They walked up 9 floors with it.
Jesus
With
Christ.
a couch. And then they couldn't get it through the door, so we had to break it.
Yeah, no, she told me that.
I
put the feedback on.
They were like, they're going like this, like panting, and I had to bring them water. And then I'm like, he's like trying to get me to tell him what to do. I'm like, can you break it? He's break. And I was like, break it. Yeah, and they were like all for it. They were like for it. They were like, I'm like, either that, they would have to walk it down 9 flights. They would have to walk it down 9.
This is what we live for.
Yeah.
In sign language.
They were like, They would have had to walk it down 9 flights of
Who's
stairs.
she apologizing to? Oh, the cat.
No, okay. They would have had to walk it down 9 flights of stairs.
You're giving
I
the
was
cat cherry flavored Ben and Jerry's.
I was like, I would rather you break this and we have to throw it away than have to bring this down 9 flights of stairs.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yes, it works.
It's
okay.
matches all the other furniture in the house.
It's the best we could do. I'm like, Mom, your cat's too big.
I was surprised that you got that Betty the first time. Like, you did a good job putting that Betty. I could tell, like, from how you put it, because she said you put it together the first time. Yeah, but it was so off center, and so when I was putting it back together, I'm like, I don't want this wood to crack. Please don't crack. But I used to drill them like just as fast as you can, and then it worked. It was fine. Yeah, but it was interesting. And then Mom had a bunch of problems with her things. She wanted me to put a wheel back on that was like this old fashioned wheel that had no screws.
Oh, you found the wheel? Okay.
Yeah, but it didn't go back on, so it didn't matter.
I was just saying, she's like, is there a wheel for this thing? I'm like, Mom, Mom, at this point, I was just throwing stuff into a bag so it didn't get thrown out by these guys.
The wheel didn't go back on. I'm like, Mom, I'll buy you a book. It's fine. I'll get you like Dan Brown's Da Vinci Code.
We'll get you
$5. We'll
get you a hardcover. We'll put it right under.
You're fine.
All right, let's get to what we got, man. Let's get to it. We get some stuff.
Let's get them out of time wasting, Matt, because we have a lot of stuff for this podcast.
So it's good though. It's good. It's not. It won't be too long, Tim Coombs. Promise.
I have a couple. I have one thing I want to tell you about, we're talking about a little bit, but let's start out with. Hey Matt, are you ready for?
Hey Matt,
the Marvel to move into the podcast universe?
Like Thor's gonna be doing like podcasts or like what?
No, Matt. Even better, Matt. Wolverine, the podcast.
So it'll be like done by Hugh Jackman?
Stitcher Premium is going to present a 10-episode mystery story in the vein of like Serial. But also like with
more like American Vandal, I guess, because it's fake.
Oh, well, like S-Town is what they also put. I'm like, those are maybe some people, but fine. Starring Richard Armitage from The Hobbit as Wolverine.
He'd be a good Wolverine.
So,
I think he'd be a good Wolverine in the movie.
Like Wolverine going through a mystery story of some sort.
I think he'd be a good Wolverine in the movie.
Yeah, I mean he's shorter too, so it makes sense.
And he's got a cool voice for it.
He plays a Hobbit. Who knows?
You can't really tell. Yeah.
Well, who knows? Maybe this is a spin-off of something, but this could be the start of like a Marvel podcast universe. What do you think of that, Matt? What do you think? You listen with your ears.
They haven't taken anything.
With your ears.
They haven't. There's one thing they haven't taken over yet, and that's podcasts.
Exactly. And podcasts are so hot right now.
As well.
I'm listening to.
I'm so behind on a lot of them.
What you need to listen to, Matt? Critical Hit. I think you'll like it. It's a Dungeons and Dragons podcast, but they it's not like, unlike Nerd Poker, they actually go through the technical aspects of things.
Have you started listening to Big Loop yet?
No.
That's the new one by Minnow Beats Whale. That's
public
radio broadcasting.
I didn't hear about that one. No.
Well, because they ended Blacklist or Black Tapes.
Oh no, I really like that one.
Yeah, well they did. They finished it nicely. That was a nice three season thing.
Yeah, I like that one.
And the finale was really poignant. It didn't really solve everything, but the characters at least had good moments.
Podcast.
The characters had good moments.
I'm excited for season 2 of Rabbits too, which they just announced too.
Yeah,
so
they did.
We'll see about that.
But I would listen to it.
Big Loop, it's called.
The Big Loop.
Nothing around that.
I haven't listened to it yet, but I have it set up. This is 4
I'm
episodes. They're all hour-long episodes too. They're long, so. I listen to that.
We have to have.
I like Richard Armitage.
Thing.
Oh,
yeah. So just download them somewhere and cry. Stitcher Premium.
I mean, get it, but get Stitcher Premium because that's gonna happen. Just like right after I get YouTube Red.
Still, if this is successful, maybe they'll do others. They'll do a Thor one, or they do Multiple Man or something.
Well,
like that.
I am personally waiting for the Shazam one. That won't happen. But speaking of Shazam,
Way to not segue that. That was that was clunky.
Zachary Levi has compared the new Shazam movie to Guardians of the Galaxy. In the fact that it has characters in it.
What?
I don't know what he's doing, but he's like, I'm trying to say it's not Superman, it's not Batman, it's not Wonder Woman.
Just like Nerd and Chew is the same thing as Geek and Sundry, guys.
And you know what? He can make funny things, Zachary Levi, so...
He's good at making the funnies.
Hopefully he can make it funny. I can't see DC movie being funny. It's just tough for me.
What about Suicide Squad? That was hilarious.
Not at all. I can't
Unintentionally.
I can't name a funny moment and I was like, that was...
what about when Captain Boomerang did anything? Like eat a sandwich? I think he ate a sandwich at one point.
I live with a sandwich.
What about when you thought Slipknot was going to live? That was kind of funny. Like, he's not going to do that.
It's kind of funny that it's like, oh, they made this a 2-hour movie, not like a half-hour thing.
Like a short. Could have been a short.
Hey,
there's guys on Team 2. Oh, what the fuck?
So how do you feel about Zachary Levi comparing to Guardians of the Galaxy? Do you want to punch him in the face?
No, he can do whatever he wants. Go ahead. This movie is not on my radar. I could not care less about it currently. But
all the DC properties, this is probably the one I should care the least about.
Yes.
But I'm like, okay, Zachary Levi's in it. Maybe he can do something with it, you know?
Yeah, but whatever.
And little kids.
I'm going
one little kid.
We definitely should review it. We definitely should review it. But
we haven't not reviewed a DC movie so far. Oh no, that's not true because we haven't done Suicide Squad.
We could have, but you didn't want to watch it.
I watched it very much later, and I was glad I did.
I regret it,
and I paid for it.
But I have regrets.
I have a few.
I still thought it was better than I thought it was better than Batman vs Superman. Honestly, Suicide Squad. Because I liked Margot Robbie. Because she's beautiful, and she's a great actress. I
loved Enchantress.
Will Smith was a great Will Smith in cosplay. Like he's just I'm Will Smith in cosplay.
Welcome to Earth.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Will Smith in cosplay, and Jai Courtney was fun. He was fun. He wasn't good. He was fun.
Yeah.
And Jared Leto was perfect.
In the fact that
as a bag of garbage, he lit a bag of garbage.
I'm gonna hurt you. Real bad. Yeah.
I'm the Joker, guys. Care about my character, even though it's only on the screen for 4 minutes.
I really hope this is what the podcast still is. So I'm okay. You know what? I'm gonna give him a shot, but I'm not gonna get excited about the movie at the same time because I like Zachary Levi.
I'm definitely not excited.
But Shazam is like my 51st favorite.
Sure.
But is there Plastic Man available? Like Mr. Terrific, is he around?
Mr. Terrific is
Peace Pop Pete going? Is he gonna be there?
Mr. Terrific will be in the Arrow movie probably.
Well, he's a great hero. That's why. Yeah. But I just use him because he's
just super smart.
Yeah, I was a really smart guy. Smart.
He's like the 8th smartest guy in DC.
The 8th smartest guy in Marvel, though, Matt. Amadeus Cho,
Amadeus, who will be in World War II. He is World War II confirmed. Mike is going to be about Amadeus Cho's Hulk because I guess his Hulk is kind of blipping out and becoming more aggressive,
which was teased from the first. So
it's bound to happen because that's what Hulk does.
Well, it's teased from like the first couple of issues.
Yeah, but that's what Hulk does too. You know, he gets mad, he gets strong, he gets mad.
What's the big thing in the She-Hulk comic right now is that after she got almost killed by Thanos, her trigger is now fear, but it makes her like original Hulk. Just like lose lose what's going on and just lose herself in being the Hulk.
In the music,
in the fear, and it's just like this cool gray. But they're gonna turn her back.
Get her a ring though.
But in Legacy, they're turning her back, which kind of sucks anyway. Because it was like a really cool storyline. I was like, okay, well, the resolve is that she's back to the status quo. Yay!
She's a lawyer.
That's green.
Torts
green
now.
Lawyer.
Torts.
Doing some torts. But like she was this cool gray Hulk that with these like big radioactive green streaks on her and stuff, and she was like totally just losing.
But still hot though, right?
Oh well, yeah, that's not funny. Okay. No, but she was like totally losing herself, and it was getting to like socially getting to her because she was like,
yeah, sure.
You know, she was like, I can't be afraid of things.
That's kind of what happens to Bruce. That's like the same thing.
And it was awesome because it was like this new origin that was familiar, but it was happening to someone that didn't happen.
That's why Mark Ruffalo plays Bruce Banner so well because
I'm always angry.
But he's so good. Like in Thor, especially, he was really good at being like, I don't want to do this. He's like, I don't want to be mad. I don't want to be of any part of this. I'm only here because I have to be, and like I have nowhere else to go right now. Man.
Tony Stark's clothes.
And then you're gonna make me mad, and then I'm gonna freak out and just smash everything, and then I'm gonna regret it later.
Very much so. Speaking of regretting it later, Matt, Jurassic World: The Fallen Kingdom trailer is going to be out as of yesterday.
They had a little teaser. They had a little teaser.
A little teaser for it, yeah. But the full trailer is going to be out on Thursday, which was yesterday.
Because this is Friday, obviously. We're filming
we
this live.
saw it, and it was great.
This is live, right? It's live.
We could film live if you wanted to someday.
Do it live! We're doing it live!
Because there's a Facebook or YouTube live. I could just and it'd probably actually be easier to post because I could just film right to YouTube.
So we'll do it every Tuesday, and
we can just keep
every
putting
other Tuesday.
We can just keep putting up products and like Pepsi and like see if they like.
When we have a day that we can do it every week, maybe we'll do a lot.
It's up to you, man.
Little
Get you a
podcast.
job. Get you a job. I can do whatever.
I'm hoping. Cross your fingers like this.
I hope to die.
Okay.
Yeah. So according to the movie's Twitter account.
Well, they had that little trailer with Chris Pratt, petting the little Velociraptor dude, little baby.
Because that's how that works.
Well, because Velociraptors are cool.
Just like when you see mountain lions, you go up and pet them, right?
Sometimes, maybe the mountain lion's cool.
You go like this first. You go like this, and then they pet them.
You gotta teach them. You teach them. Even though they have tiny peanut walnut
your velociraptors well. It's your
brain's like this big, but you know.
And slowly go by.
They just have a nerve bundle for a brain. That's okay.
Don't you ever ask them why. Okay, no.
That's good.
Yeah. So that sure.
That's on there. That is
Sure. Hopefully, I want to see. I don't want to see that. I want to see the Passengers 2 trailer.
no. Here's what you want.
Passaging.
Here is what you want to see, Mike.
Oh boy.
Star Trek movie directed by Quentin Tarantino.
No.
This is happening.
Full stop.
Okay.
No.
Supposedly, Quentin Tarantino.
Tilda Swinton.
Tilda Swinton has come up with a
And it's
great.
going to mash up with Quentin Tarantino to be Quentin Tarantino.
I would love to see them do a fusion.
Fusion!
I hope that's our screen thing. So Tarantino wrote this.
Oh, your feet. Show me your
Supposedly
feet.
wrote a really good story that Paramount and J.J. Abrams have given him the okay for. So it's basically like
How many
almost a done deal.
Bare women's feet. Do you think Zoe Saldana's feet will be in it at any point?
I know Uma Thurman will be in it, obviously. Would
Poor
be
Uma.
your big toe.
Poor Uma.
Should be doing something. It's good.
No, but she came out with the Harvey Weinstein story and stuff.
I think most women in Hollywood, unfortunately, have a Harvey Weinstein story.
This sucks. Gross.
But there's
this
probably a few that might have a Quentin Tarantino story.
Yeah.
So, but supposedly Paramount and J.J. Abrams were on board for this idea, so it could be being made, and that would be very interesting to see because it would be definitely. It seems like something that would be way out of his wheelhouse. So if he has a good story, I'd really like to kind of see it. I don't know. Could be really interesting.
Well, and he is
Could
a
be
master.
awesome, too.
He's a master storyteller. He is, and like even his not the best movies have been good. So the ball's kind of in his court.
Do you think
The only thing is he really hasn't done a lot of sci-fi stuff. He's more period piece.
Do you
stuff.
think though that J.J. Abrams is going to make him stick 67 lens flares in it though?
Well, that's going to be his contribution. So like, now we're going to get on the afterwards.
Now I want to see not see everyone's face for like 1 second each frame.
And just like a thing will go across their face and runs from the back. And they a musical wipe. Oh, okay, great. That's great. Thanks. I feel disturbed now. Thank you. Thanks, JJ.
But no, everyone on the ship is barefoot. They're all barefoot. Everyone has no shoes on. It's like the way we do the Enterprise now. And
And
cocaine. And I love the cocaine. I love the cocaine.
It's space cocaine. And it says Patrick Stewart is back.
And then somebody has to get a needle in the heart to get their heart restarted.
Yeah, that's not how that works, guys. Not how any of this works.
You just put adrenaline directly in the heart, and then it works again.
Speaking of not how any of this works, man, House of Cards is going to resume production.
Okay.
Without Kevin Spacey.
How do you
love that.
How do you think they're going to finish off Kevin Spacey? Do you think he's going to get
He's gonna
assassinated?
I think he's just going to die like a little bitch. I'm fine with
It's like
that.
whimpering and
I'm fine with that.
like CGI whimpering.
It's like, oh, he tripped over something and fell on his head and he's dead.
like just write him completely off
Yeah.
for no reason.
I honestly think that last season is going to start with him in a coffin. Because they're actually the normal season order is 13 episodes and this last season is only 8 episodes. So I think they're going to just be like, okay, we're going to cut out the stuff that was written for.
It really sucks for Robin Wright Penn, Robin Wright.
Well, that's why they're doing this, and I love that. I love that they're because Claire is such a great character.
It sucks that
she needs a closure. She needs
yeah,
closure.
it sucks that she has to go out like you get 8 episodes because he ruined it for you, basically.
But honestly, if they're good episodes, they're good episodes. Like there's like the British shows that are like 6 episodes a run or 8 episodes or whatever, and they're great. And I think that's
they're called series.
I think that's what they're doing. I think that's what they're doing for her, and I like that. And they're also giving the fans closure as well as her character. And
Mike, speaking of series, though, are you ready for the Christmas Doctor show? So, The Tale of Two Doctors?
The Tale of Two Doctors.
It's gonna have the somebody playing the William Hartnell Doctor.
William Hurt, you mean?
No, the first Doctor, William Hartnell.
Oh.
Hartnell. I don't know. I'm getting his name wrong. The dude who plays Filch in Harry Potter is going to be playing his
August
Doctor.
Filch. Hi.
He actually has a very serviceable first Doctor, so it's pretty good. Because they had him in the last episode of They had him in the last episode of the. Well, he's not playing. The actual guy has been dead like 30 years. So
yeah.
he was old when that was happening in the 60s.
The new Lady Doctor.
Lady Doctor's going to be in this one because
You think she's going to be called Lady Doctor?
He's going to regenerate. He's going to regenerate.
She's going to be Lady Doctor all the time.
I gotta feel. For some reason, I feel like she's gonna go like, "Oh, look at these" or something like that.
Well, maybe when he's dying, it's like, "I wish I had boobies," and then like come back as her.
Well, she's probably still gonna go. I'm still not a ginger, at least. And that's they always do that.
It's funny.
At least I'm not a ginger.
Fuck you, gingers. What's up?
Christmas, man. I'm excited. I love watching Christmas Doctor Who.
I know you do, Matt. And it's sad.
You should. You should get into it. You should start getting into it again.
You know what I'm into, Matt? Currently, 2 different shows. One of them is on Amazon, and one of those is Hulu.
That's Future Man, isn't it?
Future Man.
It looks really good. We just haven't got to it yet.
100% great.
Okay, I'll let Jess know.
It is. Like, Josh Hutcherson kills it. The supporting characters kill it.
It looks really fun.
Great.
I told Jess about it. She was actually interested in it, but we're trying to watch.
It's super cheesy. It is super fun.
Okay.
It's not serious at all, which is great. Like they go through how time travel sucks. It's very if you
it's like the Magicians of
you
Time
can
Travel.
tell Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg just jizzed all over this, and it's great in the best way. They gave their stamp of approval. It's very their writing, and in the best possible way. And I'm on the 6th episode. I think there's 13. And basically, like, the guy, the main character is just a huge fuck up, but also the other people are fuck up. No, she's not. This one she's not watching. But the other show, the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, is from the writers of the Gilmore Girls. Mm-hmm. It's set in the 50s, like kind of Mad Men style, and it is fantastic as well.
The first is pretty good.
It's very fun. I also recommend that. I think Jess would like that too.
We're watching the first season of Daredevil, so we can watch the second season of Daredevil, so we can watch Punisher.
Oh, you haven't watched the first season of Daredevil?
No, I have. Jess wouldn't watch it when it first came out.
I think we talked about that.
And I was like, okay, I want to watch the Punisher now. She's like, well, I want to watch Daredevil first. And I'm like, okay, you know what? You should watch Daredevil first, because Daredevil's awesome. You shouldn't have not watched it in the first place.
Full stop. It's great.
Yeah.
It's the best of the Marvel movies.
So
Marvel shows so far.
It's so great.
Best of Marvel shows so far, in my opinion. The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel is about a woman who basically her life falls apart, but she realizes that she is a very talent. Like she has a talent.
Well, she finds out like by mistake,
comedy.
I think, doesn't she? She finds out by mistake, like she's drunk or something.
Yeah.
And she starts talking.
Okay, well, I didn't expect that. But she basically is drunk, and like another woman named played by Alex Borstein from Mad TV and other stuff. Yeah. Basically, it's like you have this natural gift. And like you could be a comedian, and I want to be your agent. Like immediately, I think that you're amazing and that you could do anything.
Marvelous, even
marvelous. But it's also like her very conservative Jewish family and like her husband Tony Shalhoub, by the way, it's her dad, and just fucking scenery and like in the best way.
As Shalhoub usually does.
Yeah, and Shalhoub is killing it.
Usually Shalhoub's up the scenery.
And like everybody in the show is just perfect. And the aesthetic is beautiful. The colors are vibrant and gorgeous, very 50s style. And Lenny Bruce like the character of Lenny Bruce is in it. As a basically like her mentor, but like as a like the trope of magical Negro, but it's Lenny Bruce instead, where it's just like, I'm in here to help you out, but I'm actually a real asshole. Bye. Like, so it's really funny in that way. It's fun. It's a fun show, and definitely worth watching. It has the same kind of sharp wit that Gilmore Girls does without being the Gilmore Girls, which is nice too.
Got tits in it.
And
it's got tits in it.
There's tits in it.
It
As
might
my
be the name
wife
of this
says.
podcast.
Jamie Wonderland.
Might be the name of this podcast.
It won't be the name of this podcast. That
I already have a
doesn't-
name for it. I'll
never
say it
works.
after.
You can't
Okay,
name the
I only have one
podcast.
thing left. I have one thing left. And this is pretty big. It's pretty big.
What, show me what it is. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, Disney is very
Let's
supposedly
just say this one.
supposedly very, very close to a 21st Century Fox Marvel deal. Very close, which means that they would get the X-Men and Fantastic Four,
but not Spider-Man.
and all the little tertiary. That's still Sony, but they still get all the little tertiary characters that they bought before that.
You think that they'll keep Miles Teller as Mr. Fantastic?
I sure hope not.
Can you guys just kill Miles Teller? That'd be cool. Or just kill his actual actor off.
Well,
He's
he's like a young Vince Vaughn anyway, so I mean, he'll be Wolverine.
He'll be Wolverine.
Hey, I'm Wolverine. I got claws. Wow, look at
Look,
these.
I'm
I got
really
claws.
likable.
Hey, I'm really.
I
People
have
like
a very
me for some
punchable
reason.
face.
Yeah, like I don't like. It doesn't look like you're gonna.
The
punch
Fault
me
in
in the
Our
face.
Stars. What?
The fault in this movie is me.
Is that terrible?
It's gonna be me.
We don't like him, by the way.
Not a friend of the podcast, Miles Teller.
Foe of the podcast.
Do we have foes of the podcast? Can we make a list of them?
Miles Teller.
So he's like top, number one.
Yeah, definitely.
We gotta make
Definitely.
a list. We'll start making a list now.
It can't be anyone too big because obviously they would kick our ass. But like Miles Teller, like fuck that guy.
Vin Diesel. Foe
Yeah,
of the
not Vin
podcast.
Diesel. No, he's our friend. You're a friend. Please be our
Okay,
friend. He's a
you're
nerdy
cool.
guy.
He's
He's
cool
a cool nerd. Yeah.
Okay, you're cool then, Vin Diesel.
Family.
Should we have like more foes though? I think only one foe.
We'll talk about this.
We have like hundreds of friends.
We'll have a challenge accepted where we just talk about that. We're accepting the challenge. I'm talking about people that hate us.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm really kind of excited. First of all, Marvel's doing such a good job. Although I don't want to get them too bloated. I feel like that part of their Phase 4 is going to be these X-Men and Fantastic Four movies.
Well, there's 20 movies still on the slate.
And
20 movies.
they're like just nebulous, so they don't really know what's going on yet. There's probably like 4 Captain Marvel movies in there. But
which I'm down for completely.
But I mean, you could do a lot of cool stuff if you get. I mean, you could put Thing in the Guardians of the Galaxy. You could do a lot of stuff, you know. So get them, get all those characters. I'm cool with it.
You can show some full frontal.
Even if I never
nudity.
see Mr. Fantastic again, I'm good.
That's a terrible character. I'm really smart and I stretch.
And my other power is stretching, like a long way.
You're like a D-list superhero, but he's really smart too.
I'm like Plastic Man, but also smart. If Plastic Man was like the 7th smartest man in Marvel.
Or DC.
I said Marvel. For him. All right.
Stay classy.
That's all I got.
No, it's
I
good.
thought you had
I have more
something.
stuff. Mako Mori is confirmed for Pac Rim 2. They showed some footage. She was in it.
I saw her before this.
No, she wasn't. You haven't seen her in the trailer yet.
Yeah, I saw her in in the movie trailer.
She wasn't in the movie trailer
I
yet.
thought she was.
No. The little daughter girl was, you're just racist.
No, I thought I saw her in
little
it.
Asian girl. No, you have not. She's not been in a trailer yet. She was just confirmed.
I'm gonna have to go look at the trailer again.
You
'cause I'm
will.
pretty sure I
And
saw
then you'll be
her.
like,
so it's like, oh, that's the chick
I'm
from the
just
first
racist
one.
instead.
I was like, oh, that's the chick from the
You
first
said I'm
one.
racist instead.
I'm gonna knock the thing in again in a
That's
second.
fine. Do it. Don't knock it.
I'm gonna do it with this thing.
$36. So that's all I wanted to do because I thought you might get a kick of that and say, like, oh, I totally knew that.
I just want to see Meaty Sandwich Pentecost.
He's gonna be. He's the star of the movie, man. It's.
Meaty Sandwich Pentecost.
Look at the giant robot in his.
I'm a big robot, just
There's
like
a little
my
girl.
pops.
We found like a little girl and she's hanging out with us now, and that's cool, I guess, right?
Yeah, a little 14-year-old.
It's a YA movie now, guys.
Love interest for Charlie Day. I hope
It's a
not.
It's a YA movie, guys. Look, it's like Hunger
She's the
Games.
Katniss Everdeen of this movie.
Oh boy. Yeah, okay, whatever. Bryan Singer, man, has been fired from the Queen biopic, and there's a lot of shit going on in his
deserves
life
it.
right now.
He's a horrible human being.
He's a horrible person.
Like, they should have known this before then, but okay.
So there's
Why?
a weird controversy where
Why are they firing him?
production got shut down because of a rumored clash between him and the star Rami Malek, who's playing
And
playing
supposedly
Rickard.
playing it really well.
Yes, and killing it. Fox officially says that Singer is off the project. Singer says that he was not given time to deal with his gravely ill parent and his own health. Malik was complaining to the studio, saying that Singer was not present on set, unreliable, and unprofessional. There's an insider source that says that Singer has suffered from PTSD from tensions on the set. PTSD from tensions on the set. PTSD from tensions on the set.
Well, that insider
The fuck does
sounds
that
like an
mean?
idiot.
And there's still 2 weeks left to film.
It's not a battlefield set, is
And
it?
they're gonna, basically there's
Saving Private
the
Freddie
cinematographer
Mercury?
has just been stepping in and doing the directing when he wasn't there, but they're gonna name a new director.
Well, they should
and
give that cinematographer a directing credit at least.
That's what I'm saying. Like, just make another director, unless he's too busy, of course. He might be too busy.
Still give him a directing credit if you did all that shit for Bryan Singer.
We'll see. He might be like
It's not
a
cool.
unit director or something. Who
It's
knows?
not cool.
Yeah. So what do you think of that, Matt?
I think
You
Rami
think-
Malek is going to do a good job. I don't know why Bryan Singer was the director to begin with. He's a garbage person. It's like having
Oh, yeah,
Brett
Bad
Ratner.
Hat Harry is his
It's like
company.
having fucking Brett Ratner there.
And they've already removed all of their stuff from the Fox from like the Fox lot. Like all of their Bad Hat Harry stuff from the Fox lot. Currently.
That's the Bad Hat Harry.
Yeah, that's right.
So bad robot, that's for sure.
Bad robot.
That's all I got, Matt.
Stay classy, guys.
We love you so much.
Thanks for being here. We're almost
Like
there. We're almost
like in that
250.
way.
The 247?
247. And so, what do you have planned for 250, man?
We're not going to drink beer anymore? So we taken seriously? We're going to drink. 249, we're going to be, it's drunk cast.
I like that. Actually, that might be fun.
We just drink all the beers left in your fridge.
And then we start from 1 year. We rebrand ourselves. What's
Yeah,
the name of our new
that's
podcast?
Space Tits.
Tits it is. I think it was episode 35 of Serious Tits. So. There you go. We love you.
Finn. Fang.
Boom.